Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on what's growing on in the garden. And as you can see here, I'm trying to root these ever-bearing, ever-sweet strawberries. I'm going to cut off those extra runners there, but or I might root them, who knows. I'll show you something else here. Goji's in pots. One's doing fairly well. The other one, not so much. If we take a look down here, got hydrangeas, candy tuft, Shastas. I also like having the Shastas in here, but I also like having things like the butterfly weed, creeping baby's breath, delphinium, foxglove. And if we look here, Sean from Edible Acres put out a video about rooting cuttings, softwood cuttings, in a bucket of bubbling rainwater, and he said his was pretty low tech, but I think this tops it for low tech. And right now I got a grape and a rose and lilac in there, but I had quite a few other softwood cuttings in there, and I also had mint, which rooted right away, some wild mint, within about a week. So I took those out and put them in pots. I also had some chokecherry, which ended up getting a bunch of slime on it, so I got rid of those and I cleaned out the water and put some fresh water, and seems to be lots of debris still floating around. If we take a look over here, we got the Yostaberry and a big pumpkin growing next to it. And the Yostaberry was mowed down by some deer, but I put in some bee balm and lemon balm and I threw it on top, and they haven't touched it since. And the same thing for my grape. And next to the grape I planted some mint, and it seems to be working. So we'll see in the following months on how that goes. Over here I've got my massive monster spaghetti squash, a ton of ground cherries that literally put out so much fruit that they just flopped right over. There's a broccoli over there that didn't do so well, some potato, some borage that's starting to flower, which I'll be growing a lot more of that next year. Just gonna let it go to seed, a lot of it, and eat some of it. Now here's something I'm really fascinated with. That's kind of just been the pinnacle of the garden right now that I'm kind of obsessed with. And let's see if that'll focus. But this butterfly weed, it's just got tons of monarch caterpillars on it, and I'm just honored to have them here. Behind that, I have some Helianthus tuberosus, or Jerusalem artichoke, the fall gold raspberry, which fought off the ants and the aphids by me planting in this nasturtium here, and it's been putting on a lot of new growth. I also have peas back there in a bucket, some more gigantic evil squash, dill, a little tiny serviceberry. I stuck some comfrey in the ground on this mound back here, and I'm planning on putting lupins and as nitrogen fixers and some wildflowers like echinacea and bergamot and things like that. So I really want to amp up the flowers in here. I really like seeing butterflies and bees. The bee balm's starting to wilt a bit, starting to come out to seed. Goji berry, it's doing okay. Other goji berries next to a cherry tomato. This yarrow has got so heavy with flowers it's flopped over. This wild gooseberry that I just stuck in the ground, it's doing okay. We have French tarragon. So as you can see, things are popping up, especially this gigantic squash. Oh, I pissed him off. Big wasp. I got a lot of mint. hoping to get more mint. Anyways, just a quick garden update. I did, when transplanting those tuberoses, put in some mycelium, well, I guess inoculated compost with that had the mushroom spawn in it that I got, the King Stropharia. So this fall my plan is to mulch this entire bed with the compost, unfinished and finished, whatever's in there, and just give it a good heavy mulching with the compost, and then I'm going to top it off with some wood chips and probably some shredded leaves, and I'm hoping to see some mushrooms. So anyways guys, that's the update, and I'll let you know how things are going from here on. Thank you.